7 steps to get out of the scarcity loop. I used to live in a loop. Every time I was working on the abundance and all the mindset, something happened, and then I was getting in the loop. And finally I got out of the loop, and I want to share with you guys the 7 steps, using the 7 steps for myself but also for my clients. Accept your reality. It's the number one, the first one. To me, it was very hard to accept my situation and fighting and having all the thoughts, negative thoughts about myself, not achieving that. So just accept. It's not to put yourself in a victim mode. It's not that. It's just to accept. That will give you peace of mind. When I realize that, okay, this is my reality, and trust me, it takes time to just accept, this is my reality, just accept. And the number 2 is being grateful for your reality, for your present moment. And I'm gonna give you an exercise for this one. Every night, make a list of only 3 things. You can go beyond and make a list of 5-10 things, but at least 3 things that you're very grateful for. You can do your health, things like that, but you can do material things, especially if you want to attract abundance, money, prosperity. Because abundance could be love, could be healing, could be more friends, could be a lot of things. But if you want to attract money, if you are focusing on the money, now the material part, just be grateful for what you have now. Your bed, your food, the food, all the things. So that's number 2. The number 3, don't give energy to what you don't want. And this was me. I was giving energy for what I don't want. So the more you think about the things you don't want, the more you attract. Remember, the universe, the energy doesn't understand the do not part. I don't want that guy. I don't want the type of the guy. Guess what? You attract more of those people. I don't want to, this was me actually, to pay the rent. I don't want to be late to pay the rent. I don't want to be late. Guess what? Always something happened, I was late to pay the rent. Because I was focusing on the things that I don't want. When I stopped, I realized my situation, I accept my situation, I start being very grateful for my actual present situation. That's the number 2. And the number 3, focusing on the things that I do want, I was attracting more abundance. And this could be autopilot. Maybe you're already doing this without noticing. So just check yourself, what I am thinking about this right now. You can get a piece of paper every day and check all your thoughts about money. Make a list. What do you think about money? What do you think about mortgage, rent, all the bills that you have to pay? What is the emotions you have? How do you pay those bills? Do you feel bad? Do you feel sad? Do you feel angry? Or you are grateful? You want to pay with a grateful heart. That makes a huge difference. That's the number 3. The number 4, you are the creator of your life. This is not to criticize ourselves, to make us feel bad. Oh my gosh, what? Look around. Did I create this? It's not to criticize. It's just to be aware. If you create what you have now, you can change that. Focusing on the things you want. create, visualize what you want, talk about the things you want. And this is something that I want to add. If you have those friends that calls you every day to talk about how expensive the coffee, how the things are bad, the news, the economy, separate yourself a little bit, at least for 30 days, 3 months, to give space to yourself to get out of this loop. And this is what I did. For 6 months, I removed myself from so many people, situations, accounts on YouTube, social media, news, all that, so that way I could get out of that scarcity loop. This is a must. I really recommend you. Try for a month and come back to this video and leave me a comment. Let me know. Try at least for a week. Number 5, act with courage. Small steps with actions. Doing all the mantra, meditation, vision board, and thinking and feeling and doing all that, it's amazing, but also we need to act with courage. That doesn't mean we're not gonna have fear of the things that's going to happen. That's normal to have fear, but act with fear anyway. Actions. If we are doing all the meditation, all the mantras, all the things, and do not act, we're not going to attract anything. We're not going to make this happen. And this is something that I used to feel very confused. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking, I'm feeling, I'm doing all the mantra, I'm doing all the wishing list and all the things, but nothing happened. We forget the action. We need to act. We need to work. It doesn't mean work harder. It's just act. When you have an insight, go do it with courage. Maybe someone gave you an idea, go and try. Even if you fail, you're going to learn something, but act. When we start getting out of this loop, scarcity loop, and start having more, doing all this meditation, the mantra, all the things, this work, we are going to have lots of insights and act. When you have an insight, you feel good, you feel courage, act. Number 6, share abundance. And this, it's not sharing all the money you have, and share what you're learning already, like I am doing right now. I am learning so much for myself, and I want to share with everyone. I want a lot. Yesterday, I went to a store near to my office, and every morning I see someone there. I think he's homeless, I'm not sure. And I bought and something for myself and a coffee, and I bought for him, and he was so excited. I was telling my kids because he was like, for me. It was so nice to his reaction, and then we start talking a little bit, and I said something that he was like, wow, thank you for sharing that. Share your knowledge, share your experience, share what you're learning, what you're doing, and it's working. Share with everybody. Talking about share, and remember, stop getting out of the loop. Stop doing things that you don't want to attract. So stop judging. That's sharing. Share love. If you don't have anything nice to say or to share or comment in the social media, don't say anything. Because when you judge others, we are judging ourselves. We are a reflection of everything and everyone. Energy. We are energy. So share the abundance. It doesn't mean you need to share money. Just share love, attention, and knowledge, what's working with you. And number 7, daily ritual. It could be different things for different people. I love to do my journal. I started this last month actually. It's my abundance notebook, and every day I only put things here about abundance. And I'm gonna do this challenge for myself for 3 months, and I'm going to share with you guys. So this is my ritual. Also, I do gratitude list. I do on paper, but also I do in my mind. It's the first thing I do in the morning. We do have so much to be grateful. I know it's really hard when we, trust me, when we don't have enough to pay the bills or even buy the grocery or all the things we need and be grateful. It's hard, but I can give you one. A healthy body, a healthy mind, especially nowadays, and healthy emotions. That's enough. And then we have the house, our bed, the food. Maybe it's not all the food we want. Maybe it's a little bit less, but we still have. So we always have things to be grateful. So daily ritual could be a small daily ritual. A journal, a list of 3-5 things that you're grateful for, a mantra. I am abundant, I am healthy. I am is a very powerful phrase, so maybe you can do that, or just go for a walk for 5 minutes in a very positive state and mind. So whatever works for you, but daily rituals. And I hope this resonate with you. Share, please leave me a comment, and let's start a abundance journey together.